best way possible, but Ryman, he just goes down with so many good sprays coming his way. He had to jump off, and that's where he departed. But I guess revival will definitely be an easy process for him.
Revival is something which is again going to be very crucial. If you really want to come back in the game, you have to have the foam and power. Living Esports, yes, they struggled a lot in the previous map of Miramar, but they were still one of those teams which was getting the right output, which is again going to be the main meta in this particular scenario. But he was about to get a revival, but eventually that didn't came into a situation which was so fruitful. But BN, look at that. BN United, exactly that team who took the previous chicken dinner is here to dominate once again. They've got 3 good eliminations. What more do you need at this point? But what is happening? So, okay, all the backtas have been busted, so obviously he's skidding here and there in the desert. But he might not make the way, he not be able to, let's say, push the way to a very beautiful angle. But at the same point, if we talk about Playbook Esports, if they find him, he is going to get taken down, that's for sure. A 1v3 coming from Source's perspective, but for now, yes, he's getting damaged. But look at those jiggles that he's trying to come up with. Obviously, avoiding all the shots that are coming in from the back ends. That's what we really need when we come in a fight. The jiggles, the right proximity advantage that we really want to have is something that I guess Team BN United is very keen on. And when you play that good in the map of Miramar, you know how to evade the fights and also how to push in a particular fight. So that's exactly why I believe BN United is going to be one of the fruitful teams in this particular match. I will talk about PJ, Red Face, Misery, Linux, Zuxi, all the players are still struggling at this point. But at the same point, I would love to add on that we have Monk GPX stuck at the lower grounds. And this elevation factor, the height advantage that PJ has got can be very fruitful if they play the timings right.
They need to be careful. Now that you guys have the height advantage, I've seen one thing happening in Miramar, players falling off this ridge. Right, so if in case anyone falls down, I feel it's going to be very deadly for them. So you need to play out safe, you need to make sure that you are not on the edges. Because falling down to this position will just get you to your knees, first things first. Secondly, the chances of revival will be next to 0. No one will actually, go and down. It's going to be very difficult. And the enemies are looking stronger. DX Xavier, it is difficult for them to survive this.
Because when you see him now, I mean, this is what I
team, which is capitalizing over 2 chicken dinners, gets denied this time, and look at them getting eliminated completely.
Again, my statement is coming like to a truth. Like my predictions were like basically the Xavier is one of those teams which is very good when we talk about the map of Erangel, but talking about Miramar or Sanhok as well, maybe in Sanhok as well, this team is not going to be that effective. And that's exactly what is happening, Darshita, because if you remember, 17 points were there from their corner in the first match. And also if we talk about the second chicken dinner, that was in the map of Erangel, they had 19 points. And apart from all those things, all they have gained from the last 2 Miramars is just 4 or 5 points. That's all. So hindsight, let's talk about Sim9 as well. They are trying to fight back. They've got some decent packs. I believe that's the number is 5. But let's see what Bigatron is going to do. They have got an insight that there are some third parties coming in, and Udolence is trying to push forward. And there you go, MG3 that machine gun worked out with its charm.
And Miracle
from the
is
back end,
actually
you have a
catching a
beautiful
beautiful
cover coming in, and Void Esports unfortunately gets traded off. This is a moment where Bigatron can push forward, have a third party, and enjoy all of those finishes, enjoy all of those, should I say, crates and stuff like that. Udolence, what a play, man. 7 amazing finishes from the corner. The position is just improving rapidly from, I guess, hashtag 12 to a jump to hashtag 6. And apart from that, if they get a chicken dinner, they can easily be in the top 5. And that's exactly what we are looking at this point. But on the hindsight, if we talk about Box Gaming, not even a single frag, but yes, minded, they have got some decent knockouts. That's why BN United could be pressurized pretty soon.
Well, yes, they definitely can be pressurized from here on. But look at Kwanji and look at that M24. I mean, oh wait, before I could talk even about that M24, and I do see Sem9 into a lot of problems for now. That vehicle just rushed in like anything onto the face. Talking about Geniuses on the other side, it is getting difficult for them as well. Break onto the other side finds one of the players of Box that is going to put down one player from the sides of Box. BN United. One player goes down as well. That means both of these teams are so much into difficulties right now. Geniuses is finding a lot of casualties on themselves, and that has to be the end of Geniuses. Infamous takes them down and puts them to an end. It is one more team getting eliminated. 10 teams with 31 alive players, which means so much of player loss we've already seen. Infamous is up with just one single frag onto their name, and I haven't seen Infamous Famous being so passive. I mean, every time we have witnessed in Famous playing, they have been so aggressive. But this time, when they're just down to 2 players, they have to play it a bit passive, and they know that they have to survive to get some positioning points for themselves. Udo Alliance on the other side might just get spot from the sides of PG, EV. Playzone takes down Cleon, the one who is in the MVP list already is down to the ground. Will he get a revival? I mean, I doubt that will actually be possible. If he gets so, that would be really great. But Udo Alliance is getting capitalized on too from the sides of Infamous as well. It's Abel going down. Infamous, the hopes of surviving are just going down, and it has to be one player who goes in for the revival, who goes in for the covers as well. Box, one player goes down as well. So BN and Box is having a complete different fight onto the other sides, Raider.
Yeah, definitely. Multiple teams are fighting for now, and obviously when we talk about the 4th, 5th zone, obviously a lot of teams are going to be in a very close proximity. But that spray, that burst shot was absolutely amazing coming from BN United. Almost took the player 90 it down, but eventually he still survives. So maybe he's going to fight back in the later stages. But Soz is just so chaotic. He's going to gain his 4th finish, I believe. Oh, I guess he was about to take that finish. He was about to steal the finish, but eventually the last bullet did not connect, and the player got just deflated. At the same point, if we talk about Moss GPX, look at Rocky. He's trying to make his way in the circle, but at the same point we have Udo Alliance gatekeeping him. We have PJ also trying to pee at the same angle. Playbook Esports trying to fight back. Porsche gets one from Udo Alliance as Olio has been picked off, but that molly, that's what we need at this point. Udo Alliance was struggling, but at the same point Infamous has completely been wiped out by the name Playbook Esports. But at the same point, Playbook Esports is also not that comfortable because they are also receiving multiple shots onto them. If Star finds one, that's Udo Alliance putting a stop onto Red Face's Carnage with that height advantage. Definitely Red Face was popping out some good shots onto the players, but at the same point we have Range also trying to survive in the perspective of representing the team known as Playbook Esports. Another spray goes in, that's there. Flax has been picked off. Rocky, the guy who came out of the shadows from this out of the circle, was able to take one down, but Porsche spots him, gets him taken down, and that's why we do say height advantage. If you have that, if you have the circle coming up close to a hill, and if you are on the top of that hill, you will find many free kills because nobody will be able to spot you. Yes, there will be a general direction that yeah, there is a spray coming in from that northwest corner and stuff like that, but you won't be able to pinpoint precise that location, and you can also at the same point change some angles, get some good flanks, and also retaliate to the players. That's exactly why Porsche and his teammates are going to be very fruitful in the later stages if the zone persists to be in this particular PY. But remember, the 5th zone is going to get shrunken down pretty soon. Before that happens, Udo Alliance might receive some more shots. I'm definitely counting on it. Some more sprays are going to be there. Iftar is waiting very patiently. Walkie on the other corner is actually going to heal himself and be back in the game. And Udo Alliance, the team who had the 4-man power for instance, is now struggling with just 2 good players. All they have to do is just be in the top 3. Then they will be able to at least have, I guess, 12 to 13, 14 points in their favor. That's exactly what they need for now. But Aura Esports, they're getting pressurized. Hands for you. The guy who is known to come up with a 1v3, 1v4 has been taken down. But DO3, will he survive? Oh, gets spotted. Indeed, he's going to get taken down. No possibility of him surviving. That's exactly what happens. Aura Esports is going to have a bye in this particular matchup. And on the hindsight, we have got BN United still struggling, but doing the output in a very good fashion. I would love to see how Udo Alliance is going to move. Oh, that spray, man. Porsche is having a very beautiful angle, and he is utilizing it way too swiftly.
He definitely is utilizing it in the best possible way he can, but BN United, they need to make their way inside the play zone as well. They need to jump off that cliff and then make their way inside, because see, right now they are somewhat like 15 meters or 10 meters away from the play zone, and the zone is already closing in, so they need to be very careful. And now the upcoming zone is going to decide a lot of things on who is going to come up on the top 6 teams with 19 alive players. There you do, Alliance. One player goes down, and it is all down to the last surviving player from the sides of U2 Alliance. Will he be able to make it? Well, the answer is going to be no. BN United completely eliminates the sides of U2 Alliance, and they tell them a goodbye in the 5th stage itself. 4 defeats already on the names of PGEV. They are looking good, but they already have a casualty, and one of the players is down to the ground. BTR, they're looking to be prone down, to be precise, and to not compromise their location out here, because they know if they do that, it's going to be very deadly. They need to make their way inside the play zone, and look how they're going. Look how Boy is making his way inside the play zone. But if he gets caught off guard here, it will be a big problem. It's not just about one player, but everyone. Exactly. It's not just one player from BTR making its way by proning down down, going down to their bellies, but the entire team is making their way inside the zone in
They're
such
dropping
a
the backpacks.
good way. Exactly, they're dropping the backpacks, they're dropping all the unnecessary items because they know that it's the 5th and the 6th stage already and they do not want to be visible from here on. BTR! No
What is the
way!
strategy, guys?
And they actually are able to go inside the zone. Look at them. It's not that they are, not able to do that. They are trying and they have already made it inside the play zone.
For a moment, I
God.
thought that maybe Box Esports has spotted them, but Box Gaming is yet to spot them. And I mean, I love the way these guys are sneaking their way into the game. It's just already giving me the vibes of what will happen in the Sanhok. But before that happens, ooh, that spray from the Golden Mirado. It could impact the player, gets one down, but eventually gets traded off as well. Team BN United is still fighting back in the game, and now we do have the 4 teams, the top 4 teams to be precise, still surviving in the game. Sem9 goes out a little bit early, I believe, but still they are fighting back in the game. I believe if I talk about Sem9, oh yeah, they're surviving, but which was that particular team? Sem9 goes out a little bit early, I believe, but still they are fighting back in the game. I believe if I talk about Sem9, oh yeah, they're surviving, but which was that particular team? Multiple players, and now the nade comes in. The players, and they are definitely being very, very effective at this point. If I talk about BN United, yes, you took the first chicken dinner thanks to your manpower, but eventually, if I talk about the second one, it does feel like that BN United is just going to have a very good tough time. BTR is again taking down the players. Sem9, yes, they're getting suppressed. Look at them. All the players are busy taking down each other, but on the inside, what BTR is doing, they're sitting back, relaxed, waiting for the right moment to spot the players and just shutting them down. And that's why BTR is just going to be very, very effective. And if they secure a chicken dinner, Darshita, I would be just so blown to bits because again, they snaked their way into the chicken dinner. Just think about that. They snaked their way out here.
The fact that BTR just made their way inside the play zone by proning down, and now look at them eating up the entire lobby. If you no, BTR, no. Oh, that nade was completely enough to eliminate one team, and now it all gone, gentlemen. If you are a BTR fan, all I need you to do is spam red hearts with them. The way they've been performing, the way they have capitalized over this entire map, I am speechless right now. I mean, they were down to the ground, okay, they were just prone down to the ground, they were down on their bellies, and they were slowly, sneakily making their way inside. They were like, no one should know that we are going inside, and they made their way inside. They got that compound, and as soon as they got that positioning, man, oh man, if you were in that lobby as a top 3 team, you have to be a BTR. They just came up on the top, and the way they capitalized over the entire situation. How? Miramar was...
Sorry to interrupt you, but the best part was, like, after sneaking into the particular fight, after being prone and rubbing their bellies on the ground, they rose up and eventually they were able to take down not just Box Gaming, they were able to shut down Sem9, they were able to shut down teams like Ludo Lens, which is trying to be in there. And yeah, at the end, BN United to actually secure the chicken dinner. So this was a massive 21-point bomber. I would love to actually congratulate Team BN United as well, because they are again going to be very consistent, because in the previous match of Myanmar, they were able to have a chicken dinner, and in this one, they were able to get the second position as well. So that's a good thing, but Bigatron, what a play from the corner. They're not the red players, they're the red heroes from the yes, 21
Robin आईचल अपनी टीम का अकेले बच गए खिलाड़ी को
डाउन किया साबित डाउन है 15 points Sem9 with also 15 points. That's interesting because they had 10 eliminations. Now the third position is where they went out. So again, the only team which could have stopped the rampage coming in from Bigatron was Sem9, and along with them was the Judo Alliance, but both of them were taken down way too early by again the same team said name as a BTR. But on the high side, if I talk about Aura Esports, just 4 points. Mob GPX, again 4 points. Box Gaming, you had a very beautiful angle, you had a very sweet spot to hit on. But eventually, yes, BTR changed everything out of the misery, and they were able to get just 3 eliminations, 3 points, and that too for those position points. Not even a single elimination points. I'm surprised to see that because Namcute, Kosu, these are the players who are very, very aggressive. But in this match, they were unable to be that effective, to be honest.
Still trying to, calculate what BTR has done. I mean, I was so in shock for a moment when I just saw them turning down. For a moment, I actually felt like Box Gaming Gaming might have spotted the sides of BTR and they would have taken them down. But no, BTR was just so sneaky. They were like, we don't wanna actually let anyone know that we have entered the play zone. We'll be giving a surprise. They actually gave that surprise and they just came up on the top. But again, the way things have started off with Voin getting eliminated at an early stage, that drop shot was looking good, but not that way.
Yeah, definitely it was so effective to see that. But Playbook Esports in the later stages, yes, they were struggling a lot. If we're talking about Morph as well, as we can see, he was able to take down Flex, but on the hindsight, we had Porsche from BN United who took him down. Exactly that's what happened to some of the players from Budo Alliance as well. Exactly that's what happened to teams like 7-9 as well, because Porsche had a very beautiful angle of that hill. But after that, the zone formulated in a very open space, and at that point, BN United started having some trouble. But eventually, Bigatron had the upper hand, and with that, they are for sure going to be the team which is going to sit on top. And with that, half century in their favor and a chicken dinner. Now the curse of not having even a single chicken dinner for Bigatron has been released, and they are finally here in the fourth match of the semi-final Group A, day number 1, with 50 amazing points. That's amazing. The Xavier, the team who was so fruitful in the map of Irangle, is just again struggling a lot. A lot is the main thing, to be honest. Where the Xavier just has got 42 points in their favor. Again, they are in the top 2, so that's good. But eventually, we have to remember the fact that they are not being that effective and consistent in other maps, irrespective of Irangle. BN United on the other corner, 41 points from their corner as well. So it was again a very good play. 7-9, 32, or 30 points for their fight in the game. Budo Alliance 22 points. Persija Evos, that is PJ, as we usually see them. 21 amazing points from their corner as well. Mob GPay is still surviving in the top 8 with 18 amazing points. But I do feel like that the buffer is not going to be that much. And there you go. Just 2 points of a buffer between Mob and Infamous. And also Genesis is there with a similar amount of points that what Infamous is having. Box Gaming 14 points. Infinity with 13. Voin Esports with 12. Playbook Esports with 5 points as well. Strong and Acceptable with 5 as well. Infinity IQ 0 points. That's all you have got.
पिछला मुकाबला शून्य के साथ एलिमिनेट किया था eliminate ho chuke the,
Tigers, we have again the players coming from the Xavier. Lewis is the name. 7-9's Realty is going to be another guy who has got 9 amazing animations. From BN United, we have Soz with 9 amazing animations as well. From BN United, we have Soz with 9 amazing animations as well. He was able to do a 1v3, 1v4 if I'm not wrong in this particular matchup, so that was quite crazy, quite good. But BTR Gen Force, he's also there in the game, trying to get some good eliminations. And yes, indeed, he has got 9. BTR's Vital is also there with 8 amazing animations, and not just that, he has got 8 assists as well. With the 2.0 of a KD, he is definitely looking like one of the most, let's say, aggressive players, or one of the most fruitful players, to be honest. But at the end, let's see how the job is going to be done and how much of an impact will be there, because yeah, we did saw in the leaderboard a very big jump coming in from BTR. That 21 points was indeed necessary for them to get, and also with that chicken, the momentum of BTR is going to be back in the game, and that's why I was talking to my co-caster Darshita that basically BTR, PJ, these are one of those teams who have the tendency to come back in the later stages. In the initial phases, they do love to enjoy what the enemy has to propose, and after that, when they have an idea of how they can retaliate, they just overshine every other player. But after a quick short break, I believe we are going to be back on the desk to witness the map of Sanhok, which will be the last match for the day, number 1 of the semi-finale.
उनका भी elimination, but अभी आए तो हैं, but देखना ये है कि अभी वो कितना बेहतर कर पाएंगे. Gemini Esports, जिनका पिछला मुकाबला बिल्कुल
yeah, definitely. That's what I say. Like basically, 4 good matches have happened of the semi-finals, and after a quick short break, we'll be back with the last and the final map for day number 1 of the semi-finals, and then we'll get to know who are the top 14 teams for exactly the day number 1.
उनके पास आए नहीं हैं. पिछली बार 0, इस बार 2. के लिए के दे सकता है। लेवल वहां से जो टीम्स होंगी वो ऊपर उठ के जाएंगे और आप टॉप 3 टॉप 4 में देख के बढ़िया रास्ता क्योंकि चिकन डिनर आप मिस नहीं कर सकते। 3 अंक आपको मिलेंगे। शैडो के द्वारा ऑलरेडी हो जाएगा। आखिरी खिलाड़ी के साथ शैडो वापस को आगे निकले, थोड़ा जाएगा शैडो के पास पर वो अवतार आउट करेंगे। क्या